Installing organization-wide market orientation, overcoming barriers. Most marketers grasp the importance of an outside-in, customer-centric approach. However, fostering authentic market alignment across large enterprises often proves tricky. Leaders run up against stubborn silos, entrenched mindsets, and competing interests that constrain company-wide adoption of practices putting target users first. So, what exactly does cross-functional market orientation mean? And how can organizations overcome challenges to instill this culture broadly? Defining market orientation. Market orientation refers to ingraining an ethos and habits that continually put customer needs at the core of all decisions and activities. It's the difference between paying lip service to understanding audiences versus genuinely building strategy from real user truths. Authentic market-driven companies rely on direct insights to shape offerings and experiences. They ensure audience perspectives reach every team to drive choices, not just outward-facing marketing staff. Significantly, market orientation encompasses a commitment to perpetual learning. Teams maintain curiosity, recognizing that the user wants to shift. They exhibit humility, abandoning assumptions when market evidence exposes gaps between internal beliefs and external realities. In many ways, this orientation comes down to leadership conviction and role modeling. Managers must first personally commit to prioritizing customer perspectives. Only then can they influence peers and subordinates towards adopting aligned habits. The performance imperative. Research affirms organizations exhibiting cross-functional market focus reap tangible payoffs, including more relevant innovation ensures products perfectly match needs. Faster sales growth as audience enthusiasm propels referrals. Heightened profitability as waste caused by internal assumptions decreases. Improved retention via emotional connections bred by value delivery. But given the known benefits, why do so many companies struggle to embed an enterprise-wide culture placing users at the nucleus? Tribal allegiances and legacy mentalities. Large organizations face deeply rooted challenges implementing sweeping changes counter to status quo operations. Sales departments feel immense pressure to deliver near-term revenue numbers to satisfy shareholders. Product teams take pride in technical excellence or elegant designs. Engineers prioritize maximizing efficiency and minimizing cost. These ingrained tribal allegiances form over decades. They calcify mental models locked on internal measures of success that lose sight of external marketplace realities. Leaders attempting culture shifts confront legacy beliefs that customer orientation runs counter to other metrics like speed, cost, and quality. In reality, research shows that market-driven choices optimize for all dimensions over longer timeframes. But that truth proves difficult for personnel to measure and reward based on localized objectives. Why change approaches if hitting targets yields steady advancement regardless of broader organizational outcomes? This dilemma represents a key struggle for executives endeavoring to implement sweeping changes. How to dismantle stubborn silos? How do we sell the bigger picture vision across isolated teams? Common competing orientations. Beyond general inertia, several specialist orientations often distract particular departments from prioritizing audience needs. Product orientation, an engineering-driven perspective that prides itself on technical excellence and feature enhancement often detached from actual wants. Sales orientation, a revenue-first focus on maximizing transaction volume rather than delivering long-term superior user value. Advertising orientation, an overemphasis on communications detached from the more profound work of building offerings and experiences aligned to needs. These disabling perspectives manifest in certain attitudes and decisions. For example, people resist customer research, fearing that the findings will necessitate rework. They may also inflate user preferences to justify pet projects or spin unsubstantiated capabilities that are not grounded in reality. If left unchecked in pockets around organizations, these competing views can pull enterprise alignment off course. What signs indicate an innovation team over-indexing on product orientation? How might sales goals distract personnel from nurturing optimal long-term client relationships? Does our messaging accurately reflect credible strengths or gloss over vulnerabilities? Leaders must continually examine group tendencies and then course-correct attitudes and actions misaligned externally. Cascading culture through collaboration. So, what concrete steps can leaders take to permeate all levels with shared market-centric values? The first imperative is articulating a clear purpose for the organization grounded in serving customers. This is true north. It helps teams weigh decisions relative to overarching goals rather than local metrics. Next, initiatives should reinforce interdependence between siloed departments. Marketing relies on user insights from service personnel, while product leaders depend on sales feedback. Highlighting mutual reliance builds bonds. Additionally, staff rotations expose isolated teams to alternate realities. When marketers spend time hearing calls or engineers visit end users, wormhole experiences shatter assumptions. Guardrails like customer advisory boards where each group interacts with live users also foster empathy. Furthermore, performance management and rewards shape behaviors. Expanding metrics from department-specific to include customer satisfaction and retention gauges builds shared accountabilities. Finally, instilling an everyday customer focus starts on day one. Training must reinforce user-first principles, while onboarding should feature hearing directly from clients. Committing to the long march. Instilling an environment where every employee reflexively considers audience needs inevitably requires a long march. Leaders must demonstrate extreme patience and commitment. However, organizations reach a tipping point where believing in customers intrinsically drives all behaviors. And buyer-aligned choices compound positively over time. Have you conveyed how over-indexed groups might realign to customers? What collaborative initiatives could connect disparate perspectives? Do staff inhabit regular customer experiences? While challenging, facilitating shared truths across formerly fragmented teams unlocks immense potential. Are you ready to lead the organization-wide charge?